Hi, what I'm going to do is give you a tip on how to be able to use the reports to your own benefit. If you go to reports over here, one of the really nifty features they've got is email alerts. And what this email alert does, it sends alerts anytime anything negative happens to a website. So in other words, if one of your clients' websites starts ranking starts slipping, it'll send an email alert to the appropriate person. Unfortunately, this email alert only sends bad tidings. It doesn't send good news at all. But it's still a very useful tool because then you can show that you're on top of it. And also, it's a very nice way of getting clients who've done a website with you and you want to have them on a retainer basis, and they don't see the value of having you on a retainer basis. You can use this to be able to show what is going wrong with their website because it's now out of your jurisdiction. They've taken control of it, and the only person who really can fix it is you because you know the website, and there's a high chance that they'll come back to you, back and ask for your services. So to set up the email alerts, click on reports over here and email alerts, and over here what you can do is add an alert. And so your alert name is going to be client X for argument's sake. You can have it who it is from and who it's going to be to, and you're going to send this to yourself. You don't want to send it to your client because it's bad news. If it was good news, it'd be great to send it to your client. But if it's bad news, you want to have a heads up now, first of all, before you tell the tell the client. And the subject there, it'll be set up. Looking at the projects, for argument's sake, let's look at CRA because that's the client. Uh, Rank tracking. And what it'll now do is it'll send you alerts from about any of the rank trackings, anything that happens. You can go along and choose, for example, if you choose that, a keyword has left the top 3, 5, 10, in other words, top 3 positions, 5 positions, 10 first page, 1, etc., all the way down to third page. So if it's lost any of those, a keyword has lost. So you can configure this exactly how you're wanting to do it. One thing you must keep in mind though, that you will only receive an email alert once WebCEO identifies that there has been a change. Now rank tracking, you're most probably going to be doing this on a monthly basis. So what will happen now is that you will receive an email. It'll do it for argument's sake on the 25th of the month. 26th of the month you will receive an email because that's when they've seen the rank tracking changes. My recommendation to really use this is to look at the technical audit. As you go through and look at all the different videos that I've sent you, you'll most really notice that for the technical audit, I've always said do these technical audits on a daily basis or a weekly basis. And the reason being comes from over here with setting up the parameters, is because send me an alert about broken links and other technical issues when any of these have been found. Be very reticent about saying choosing a slow response time page, because don't forget you must be host your website in the country where the website is relevant for. So for example, if it's in South Africa, it's a South African website, you must be hosted in Cape Town. Whereas what we do is when we do checking for the response time, we check it from New York. So from New York to South Africa, there's a certain level of latency. So that would impact on the slow response, make it look as a slow response time page, when in actual fact it may not be. So be very careful about using that. And also, because you're going to be setting it up to do elsewhere in the report, you're going to be setting it up to be able to schedule that the technical audit happens, the SEO audit happens on a weekly basis. This means that you will be receiving an email on a weekly basis as well. So you can go along, do any kind of fixes before the client has found out about them, and then you can go along and tell the client that what has happened. You can also look at chosen links to watch as well. Okay, so this all email service is totally free. It's not incurring any scanning costs. It's just when it notices something has changed. Click on save, and now you've got client X to Douglas at CRA. You're going to receive an email. If you want to go and change those, edit those, and everything else, you can go along and edit or can delete it over there. Nice thing about this is what you're going to do is you're going to receive a report. I'm going to show you what the report looks like. Here, this is what the report will look like, the email report that you got. Here it's who's from to Douglas. Technical alert for argument's sake, FMB over here. Hi, the technical scan, 5 pages not found, And so you can go along and quickly go along and fix up all these different issues that may have been that may have been there. So this is an alert for you as well if there's anything technical goes wrong with the client. The nice thing about this now is if you've got a client you did a website for and there's a once-off and they said do the website and you offered them SEO services on an ongoing basis and they said nah, what you can now do is you can set up it so you'll still receive a technical audit. It's totally free on your side. The only cost you will incur is the $2 a month for the to host the site. And what you do is you switch off all the scanning except for the technical audit. So, and as you know, the technical audit scans are free. So you set off keyword ranking scans. Set that off as free and backlink checks and competitor backlink spies. So the only thing that you're going to be doing is a technical audit. And if you receive this, the nice thing about this is you can then forward this email on to your client with not a problem at all. The beautiful thing about this is when your client receives this, if they were to click on any of these links over here, these links can only be opened by the account holder, the Web CEO account holder. So if they click on these links or if they forward it on to their IT guy and their IT guy tries to click on this, nothing will happen. It'll just say this page cannot be, please log in to be able to view this report. So they will just know now 5 pages, these are the different issues on their website. They have to fix this up because this potentially could have damaging effect on their keyword ranking. Who they're going to turn to? They're going to call you. Okay, so this is a lovely way for you to be able to then show the value, show that you really care, and you can obviously put in something like this when you forward to say, hey guys, hi Bob, I've noticed these, you're a very important client, I've noticed a couple of issues here, perhaps you'd like me to discuss this further. If you're interested, please give me a call, da, 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 da. Okay, so that is a very nice way of generating additional income because you can go along and do some quick ad hoc work over here, as well as potentially get that person to become a long-term client, which is very nice from your point of view. And so there are this reports over here, email alerts. It's a very useful tool. Hope this helps.